we're going to check the timing the old-fashioned way with a timing light.
Back on this 1975 Chevy Vega Cosworth. Yeah, Cosworth. Picked up a fuel tank. This is the original tank that was on this car originally. I pulled the pump out, and looks like the pump I got from O'Reilly's is a direct replacement for this, and this is the pickup pump. So pickup pump just pumps like 1 psi or so, pulls it out of the tank into this line, and then it goes here where there's supposed to be a high pressure fuel pump, which I picked one of those up and I have it installed under the hood for now. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna reassemble the pump, put a new pump on there, reassemble the tank. Tank looks pretty good. Current situation, I put the tank in once, had to remove it because I want to add some rubber pads to it. Hopefully it's gonna work out. I have a whole roll of padding and cleaned it up. Got some adhesive spray. Gonna get more gas. Spray some starting fluid, if you don't mind.
Давай. Nothing at all.
What the heck? It was like starting last time. Give it a minute. I don't want to fry the starter, you know? Probably can get one. There's no fire now.
We ain't got no fire.
Yeah.
We don't kill them.
Injectors are probably like,
Yeah.
leaking or something.
It's gonna get better every time you do it.
I don't want to fry the starter.
It's lit now. You can smell that old. Let me work the throttle. Go ahead. Okay.
Focus on getting it started. See what happens. Ready?
Yeah.
Why?
I choked it out.
So that little one in the world piece, condenser or compressor, whatever, helped.
Just for, 'cause it was smoking.
Oh, that's probably why it's not shutting off. It's supposed to be in the airbox.
Yeah, I just choked it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so it runs, dude.
Was it in park?
I can't find neutral. It's in some kind of gear. I don't know what gear it's in. Yeah.
Are you good on this?
Yeah, we're good? Are we good?
Yeah.
Are we good?
We're good.
You good? No, there's a battery in here. Okay, watch. See if it starts, okay? No, be careful. Stand over there. Alright, so lately I've been working on this car on and off, and what I've done in the last few clips is I was working on this distributor itself. I replaced everything on the inside, and right now where we at is I put the cover, the timing cover back on. I put the radiator in and put some coolant in because I got it to idle at wide open throttle. I was barely idling, so turns out I think the distributor is off slightly, and so what we've done is we loosened the bolt or the nut on there, and now I have the light. We're gonna try to mess with the timing and see if we can get it to stay running on its own. And also another problem I'm having is, I mean, as you can see, the wiring's all messed up over here. Some of it melted in the process, something got fried, I'm sure. What happens is when it's running, it won't turn off with the key. I can literally take the key out of the ignition, pull it out, and it'll still keep running. So that's a separate problem. But now that I have the radiator in, I could just leave it running, no problem, as long as I need. And we'll start messing with the timing and go from there.
Does that have audio?
Yes,
Okay.
you can.
We're going to check the timing the old-fashioned way with a timing light. This is from the days before computers did it all.
Yeah, this is my friend Chaz. He's gonna teach me a thing or two about timing cars the old-fashioned way. And I see people still use this on newer cars too, so.
Well, it's just as useful on a new car if you want to verify what your computer is doing, and of course you would. In addition, in a non-stock racing such a high-performance application, you're going to be using a non-stock advance curve, and so you need to know what your stock advance curve is and just gain information. So a timing light is still very useful.
Very good. How old would you say this light is? It's a snap-on.
It's about the same age as this car.
Really?
Mid-70s. You see it's got the later logo, the 70s type snap-on there.
Yeah, yeah.
I say later, the original 60s. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pick up with this induction thing here, and that should cause this light to fire every time number one plug fires. That creates a strobe, which, just like in the disco, it makes it look like you're standing still, and we're going to aim it down there where the timing marks are.
All right.
If the car runs. We'll see. We better open that back door, huh?
Yeah.
Right out of the barn, and we're doing the barn find thing.
Yeah, very close.
The ignition switch doesn't work on this car, apparently, so I've devised this to shut it down.
Kill switch.
A homemade approach, but maybe it'll keep us from getting stuck wide open or something.
Yeah.
All right, let's try to start it and see what happens.
All right. My camera lady's here. Okay, you ready?
Video's on 1B. You're out of gear, right?
Yeah.
Good. It's still no oil light, huh? I hate that. Okay. Okay, hold on. I would suggest leaving the throttle closed. I'm going to put this distributor back more. When we first got this, distributor was more like back this way some.
Yeah.
Let's try that next. Okay. That sounds worse. So I'm going to go ahead and advance it. We had it running like this before. Did you spray anything in it or something like that to make it fire before? Just on gasoline? I'm starting to smell gas. Go ahead and open the throttle. Hold it open. Hold it open. Okay.
Is that knocking or what?
It sure sounds like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't like that at all. But anyway, did you notice how the idle speed picked up
Yeah.
when I advanced it? I'm right now on 12.
Yeah.
Okay, down there? You should have come out here.
Well, I couldn't find the neutral. Like I let the clutch go, the tires spin. I don't know where neutral is. every position's a neutral or a standard gear. Remember how you said the cable release or the links?
The linkage.
Yeah, the linkage is all messed up.
We need to get this out of gear.
Yeah.
That means we got to raise it up and get it out of gear. That's what it means.
Let's see if you can find it when I feel like I'm in neutral right now, but when I let the clutch go, the tires start spinning.
Got to raise it up and see.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can go up.
Let's do that. Sitting here in gear is no good.
Yeah, I gotta go
be-
get the
you gotta be
kids.
able to get out. 7/16.
What range?
I don't know if this is going to work. How in the hell are you supposed to do this? You see, in order to run it at the advance I have, I need it to idle down.
Okay.
And so,
Yeah, that's
see what I'm dealing with here.
yeah.
Maybe that's 3/8.
Yeah, that looks smaller.
Maybe it's metric, which would be 10 millimeter.
Are you able to just open this up and put a socket on it like that?
Well,
What do you
fine,
think?
grab some stuff.
So we're thinking.
It's the lock nut part of it that, you see, I'm going to have to turn the lock nut on the bolt
Yeah.
anyway. But tell you what, why don't you hold it open? That is a good idea.
Okay. Hold on, I'll put a better grip on it.
Let's see that sucker. You got metric wrenches here?
Yeah.
You know, the spring's in the way. God, what a... Don't touch it.
Yeah.
We're in neutral. Just push the
But
clutch
I'm
in.
gonna stand to the side.
Push the clutch in. And just click the key once. See what happens.
How do you work this thing?
Wiggle it. You're acting like you've never driven an old car before. Release the clutch. It's good? Okay, we're good. We're at like speedometer work? No.
All right.
That trick works.
I think the next thing to do is to try to figure out what that horrible noise is.
I think I need to put some fresh oil in there. Fresh oil?
And try that.
Yeah. I mean, is there something we can tap into to get oil
Well,
pressure?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I forgot one step. Start it up again. We want to see what we got for total advance.
Yeah.
We want to see that it does advance when we rev up.
Right.
Start her up again.
Or if you want to look at this, this is pretty cool. When that thing blinks, like you can see the mark clearly. You want to watch it? Here, let's switch.
Well, start it up and then jump out here.
Yeah, true.
It's gonna take off.
Yeah. That's a pretty cool light. First time. You're in control.
All right. Now, how to get there with that noise? How are we going to get somewhere? You want to just try new oil first?
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to change oil. My first step was to get it running, and then...
Okay, well, it's now running and it advances.
Yeah.
It will potentially rev up.
Yep.
Okay.
Just that noise, but I mean, is there a way to check oil pressure somehow?
Well, I was going to say, what about getting the oil pressure light working?
I don't know if it has one. You know what I mean?
I know that it does.
It does? I mean, you would think it does, but...
I know it does. There's some kind of cosmic law.
I don't know. For what? This sensor here?
Yeah. Watch that pipe. We're thinking that's the oil pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Usually it's close to the filter.
Yeah.
Chaz, what are the chances I can buy this filter at the local parts store?
Oh, that's nothing. That's a GM filter.
Oh, okay.
It's a dime a dozen. I probably have it on the shelf at my house. Although, that's a tall one. That's a full quart one. I don't want to burn this up. Now we gotta have our key on, right?
Yeah. Key on.
Let's do this. Let's
The battery?
calibrate this. Put that on
Positive?
negative.
Negative?
Put that on negative. It'll reach, yeah. And then touch this to positive. Okay.
Yep. Work. Second reach. It's gonna be short.
Watching the pipe. Ah, see, there's power to the switch. To the. Oh, that's very good. We're halfway home. Now, how does this work then? That means that this is just one wire?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a variable ground. Right? So, I need to ground this. You got some way to do that? Here, let's do it like this. Okay, leave it, put the key on and watch the oil light, see if I can make it come on.
Temp pressure.
Temp pressure.
Do it again.
The light comes on?
Yeah. That's it. Temp pressure.
So temperature and pressure in one or what? The heck?
This is the invention of the check engine light.
So if you got a light on, you gotta check your
One
engine.
light that means nothing of itself. Means
So that
everything.
means we're good on pressure.
Means everything. So that light goes off when it runs.
Yeah, there's no lights on when it's running.
I think so, if I remember.
The only light that was on before was the coolant light, and I plugged the sensor in, and we're good.
So it's called temp pressure.
Yes.
God,
What
what
it
a-
was, I think.
Chevy.
Again.
Performance option, and it's got that garbage. Wow.
Man, the fuel pump is strong. You hear it?
Wow. That's all I can say. But anyway, okay, we think we have an oil light.
Yeah.
That's really good. Or we think we have oil pressure, I mean.
So we're just gonna assume that sensor's good, I guess?
Well, if the light goes off on its own when it runs,
Yeah. So.
it seems to be responding to
Mm-hmm.
something.
Voltage gauge works. I'm not sure about the temp gauge.
Oh, we need to see if the alternator works still.
Voltage gauge moves on here.
Nice.
Oh, we could do that. Why would you have a voltage gauge and not have an oil pressure?
Yeah.
There's a temp
Unimaginable.
gauge showing a little over 100.
The
You know,
temperature gauge?
Yeah.
You know, the story at the time was that GM, they weren't making very many of these Vegas, so they said, well, we're not going to buy nothing. We just go to the parts shelf and whatever you find, that's what we're going to put on the thing. Well, they must have had volt gauges and didn't have oil gauge,
Yeah.
I guess.
They have a clock in there too. So
Yeah.
it's a perfect spot for a gauge. Cares about the
It's
time.
completely unbelievable to me. I never.
Yeah.
Whoa. So you want to try running it with the and then take off a battery?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me start it and then
All right, let me get
or
rid
just
of,
unplug the booster
get
and
rid,
then
of, get rid of the timing light. Well, we can just pull it.
man, it's so crazy how clear you can see that light.
Let's look ahead. Is that the one we're going to use?
Yeah.
Okay, you can just take that off and then pull it, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. I'll just take both of them off. Hey, go ahead,
Okay,
start.
let's see if it starts. There you go. We got oil pressure and the alternator's
All
working.
right. I'm going to pick up some oil.
That coolant light was on. I don't
Really?
know if it was always on. Or if it was
No.
when you disconnected the battery.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Add coolant light.
Is it back off now or?
It
I mean, let me open this. Watch your eyes. I mean, it's lower than it was. I guess maybe the thermostat
No, I
finally.
think that's okay.
Is that good?
I mean, I think the level looks okay.
Yeah, the sensor's right here.
The sensor's below that.
I wonder if that's a temperature sensor or actual level sensor. Because this doesn't have any kind of sensor. The overflow.
There's a wire going down there though.
Is there?
That one. No.
Yeah,
it's
now
not.
it goes inside.
Oh, okay. I would
Okay.
expect that to be. That's not temperature. Temperature's over here.
On the head?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it right there.
Yeah. So I would expect that to be your level.
Okay. Alright, so should I go get some oil?
I guess so. You want to use regular old-fashioned
No, synthetic.
oil or
Yeah.
yeah. What weight? I would get at least 1040.
Okay. You wanna go to the store with me?
I harass them if they don't have it in some kind of cheap gallons.
Okay. I got some fresh oil in the filter. Hopefully this oil change will fix that noise. Ew. Is this the original
you see that?
oil? Nah. Dude, there's like... Wow, dude.
What?
That oil looks rough. It just has a lot of gasoline.
What? Fuck,
That looks like sludge, dude. It's, I don't know, some kind of sludge, dude.
That's what I'm saying. There's chunks in there.
It's okay, dude. Nothing to worry about. Dude, that oil looks raw, dude. Smells like gasoline though. Yeah, dude. The new oil is definitely gonna make it sound better. And I really don't like where the filter is.
Where's that?
I think it's probably seized up.
Oh, it's right there.
Dude, look at that, man. It's nasty.
That's a terrible spot.
I know. And watch, when I loosen it, it's gonna go everywhere. Oh, dude, it's seized up.
Yeah, you might have to just grab that thing. Oh.
What was that? Oh, man.
Let's put a screwdriver through it. Stab it with a screwdriver and twist.
Dude, I really don't like that color.
But that looks like there's dirt in there.
Yeah. Wish I could put a sample in or something.
What, send it to the lab?
No, I want to show Chaz. Or lab, yeah.
Smokey, can you tell me what's going on?
It smells like gasoline though.
Straight up.
Yeah, so. Yeah, it'd be nice to flush it somehow, but something like that. We'll flush later. Have to call your pops here in a minute. So the process on removing this filter, Andrew, is about what, 3 hours and
About 3.
14 different tools.
And that's how you do
some
that?
band-aids. Almost a busted radiator. And yeah, so that was sealed. Look at that. That was like glued onto the block. That's crazy. Okay, well, let's clean it up with some brake cleaner and put the new one on. I say we put 4 quarts in and then measure it. What'd you say?
Why wouldn't you just take it off normally?
On this car, it requires a special tool or tan. Conventional motor oil, Smokey. None of that synthetic good stuff. Yo, the oil that came out of there, look in that cup over there, Smokey. Smell it. The battery's gonna die soon.
And it looks cleaner.
Battery connected? Yeah. Looks cleaner?
Hey there. Careful. He's going to start it.
Why is it knocking?
Is it full of oil?
Yeah, we just changed it.
There's a bunch underneath.
Yeah, there's a filter.
Oh my.
I don't like that it's knocking like that. Chaz was saying we might have to pull the cover off and take a look and see. Because it sounds like it's up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that thing. Can you lower the lift on the floor?
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna start the car.
It's on there good.
Drive. Alright, so I'm gonna end this video here. We got the car to idle on its own, and still have a few problems here and there. We just put fresh oil in the filter finally, and it does sound better, but I think the belt is squealing. Either the alternator belt or maybe the timing belt is squealing with the water pump. I'm not sure yet. I need to take this cover off and see what's actually slipping in there, because the belt is dry rotted. So who knows, it could be the water pump, could be even as simple as the belt down there for the alternator. But anyways, it runs decently, and it seems like it's the distributor is timed properly now. So I'm not gonna drive it in this video, but eventually, or in the next video, or in the next few videos, the plan is to at least drive it down the street here and see how it does. So stay tuned for more, and like and subscribe. Later.